So my typical work hours of a day could be 8 to 9 o'clock at night if it's a busy day. But a normal day is lead generate from 8 to 9, lead follow up from 9 to 10, and then go on listing appointments or negotiate contracts and show properties in the evening.
I typically work pretty much 6 days a week. I try to make sure that I keep Sunday to myself. So if a client does call, I just let them know what hours that I do work and what days. If there is something that I really need to do on a Sunday, I will make an exception, but it's usually very far in between. You do have to make sure you keep that schedule.
My husband is also an agent, Reed Martin, and he and I joke around that when people ask us what hours we work, we say we only work half days. Just depends on which 12 hours I want to work. So yes, we work all the time, morning and night, weekends, all of that stuff. Try to limit it sometimes so that I can get time in with my family and my kids. But for the most part, always on call.
My personal experience, my hours are pretty much all the time, just like everybody else, but I do put constraints on it. I will remember my very first broker, when I got into business 12 years ago, one of the very first things he ever told me was, look, you have family, schedule your personal time. Your kid's got a game, make it. Your mom's birthday, make it. But the rest of those times, when you're not doing those things, you're probably going to be working. So I think that was great advice from the beginning. It kind of set that expectation. But, if you're newer, that's tough. I mean, somebody wants to see something, you want to go. You may not have any deals going. You may only have one or two. As you get better at your job and you get more experience, when you've got a pipeline going, those decisions are a little bit easier to make. So, but in the beginning, I grinded it pretty hard. I would easily work a 50, 60-hour week. And, sometimes that starts at 5 a.m., ends at 7. Not every day's like that. They are a lot of hours, but they are my hours. So if I want to take off an afternoon or lunch and go have it with my mother or wife or kids or something different, I do it. But you just can't let clients dictate your schedule as best possible. I would a lot of times tell clients that like Wednesday nights and Saturday after a certain time I don't work. So would I make exceptions? Yeah, I would. But it set an expectation with them that I may not be available in those times, and they just wait to ask me to do it for the next day. So I like when some of that. It's like, oh yeah, you don't work Wednesday night, so can we go see that tomorrow? And that would work out. So, but again, I think I would go with exactly what my first broker told me, and that was schedule all your personal time. Don't miss it. You never get it back, but the rest of the time you're probably going to be working. But set yourself some limits. Your marriage may count on it, and some other things in life. But maybe it's putting that phone down after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. But we're all in here to serve people, and sometimes that takes some after-hour things. So expect that. Just don't let it dictate or run your life. All right, thanks.